What's going on, everybody? Figured I'm getting ready to make some agar or agar. This stuff right here. Um, but I'm not making that. I'm making something out of this. This right here is my Fast Fred's Media Cookbook. This is the holy grail of recipes for agar recipes if you are into mycology. Any agar recipe you need for any strain of mushrooms that you want to grow is right here. Now, there is one thing that the book is forgetting though. It's right here. This right here is some moonshine that I made about 10 years ago when moonshine was my hobby. And it was described to me, it was explained to me from a family member. Moonshine is okay to drink until you make it taste good. Then it becomes dangerous. I made this taste good. Again, maybe not 10 years, more like 8 or 9. I've lived in this house for almost 8 years now, and I made this batch before I moved here. So, this batch was made with 5 pounds of strawberries. Cheers. Hold on, I don't even know if I'm in frame anymore. So, cinnamon and raisins. This was actually this jar was run towards the end of my run, and this came out at 90%. Dropped a cinnamon stick and some raisins. Looks good, don't it? Cheers. Oh yeah. I named it Apple Fire for a reason. Jeez. Yeah, buddy. All right. Right now, we got our malt extract, light malt extract, scale, small condiment cup, agar, and I'm choosing to use distilled water. Oh, for my new subscribers, I put out a video not too long ago saying I need help to get my truck fixed, and so many people have shared out my channel. That video went viral for a day or two. I got 3,600 views within like 24 hours. So, to my new subscribers and everybody else who watches this, if you're subscribed, you see a playing card, particularly one of these gold playing cards, anywhere in any of my videos, guess the card, win the prize. So this is a quarter grain of gold. It's shiny. Guess the card, win the gold. One guess. You do have to be subscribed in order to participate. I will double check. And if you're not a subscriber, if you're not on my list of subs in my YouTube studios or wherever the hell I would find my subscribers, if you're not in it, you can't win it. Moving on. Fast Fred's Media Cookbook. We are going with the light malt extract recipe. Simple enough. 30 grams of malt extract, 20 grams of agar, 1 liter of distilled water. I have learned from my mistake, well, not a mistake, but from the past, that malt extract should have been listed underneath the agar because as soon as it touches the spoon, it gets tacky and sticky as hell. So we are going to start off with 20 grams of agar. Move the water aside. I don't know if you can see that right there. Stuart, that's for you, brother. Inside that box is 13.7 ounces of 3/9 of the finest silver money can buy. Oh, we're gonna open that up. Second, again, it absorbs moisture. The malt extract absorbs moisture so fast. So what did I say? 20 grams of agar, I think. Yes, 20 grams of agar. Now, a little birdie told me I'm going to have some mushroom measuring spoons sent to me in the very near future. I can't wait to see those in person. Somebody was selling, Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Go subscribe to her channel. She is an awesome human being. And so are a lot of her subscribers. I wasn't in a very good headspace at the time, but I lurk a lot on Steph's channel. And somebody had told me that somebody had purchased some mushroom measuring spoons for me, and I will get them someday. But yeah, I love this community. 20 grams. 20 grams of agar. Agar powder is the vegan substitute for gelatin. 19, 19.5, 20. All right. $20 grams of agar powder. Agar is so important in the mycology process. It's the same thing that doctors and scientists and shit are making petri dishes with. Literally the exact same thing. So when you see a petri dish or whatever the hell they're doing, it's made with agar. All right. 30 grams of light malt extract. You can get light malt extract at any home brew shop. Great. I just dropped some on the tray. We'll brush that off to the side for now. That's okay. This stuff is nasty to work with. It turns into almost like a powdery taffy. We're at 18. We'll drop another 2 more grams in there and then shoot for another 10. Yeah, my fingers are already getting sticky and tacky. Wiping this stuff off the counter ain't easy either. $9.7, $9.9. Close enough because the other one was 20.2, so we are good. This shit is so friggin' tacky. And then 1 liter of distilled water. That moonshine is starting to kick in. A liter. How many grams are in a liter? Hold on. I gotta go Google how many grams of water are in a liter. I'll be right back. Okay, so anybody that has been into mycology is screaming at their computer right now, calling me an idiot. And I'd have to agree with them. 1,000 milliliters equals 1,000 grams, and I knew that, and I just forgot. Which is exactly what this jar holds. So I had to go get another jar because this is going to get pressure cooked, and I don't want it to boil over. So I'm going to put the 1,000 milliliters in it right now, or 1,000 grams. $3.50. And then I'm going to shake the hell out of it. Then I'm going to split it into 2 different jars. Close enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna cover this up and shake it up for now. There's 700 milliliters of water in here at the moment. I'll throw another 300 in this jar. And after I shake this up, I'll just start pouring back and forth between the 2 jars until it's pretty well evenly mixed. Just shaking it. Get my distilled water covered back up. I also keep distilled water for my poison dart frogs that I keep. If I give them tap water, the minerals from my water could harm my frogs, so I don't give them tap water. Let's go back and forth here a little bit between the 2 jars. Try to get it mixed up evenly between the 2 jars. And I will pour enough Agar dishes, and I just use the 2-ounce condiment cups for my Agar dishes. A lot of people order expensive Petri dishes, and everything is a one-time use. You can only use a Petri dish once. And I suppose you can use it more than once, but then you're risking contamination. All right, I would say we're pretty well evenly mixed. What I'm going to do with these next, got my pressure cooker here. A friend of mine reached out to me. I had helped a friend of mine out learn how to grow his own mushrooms, and he told me he orders a lot of his substrate and stuff offline, and he'd prefer not to. I don't know what the hell he gave it to me for, but homeboy hooked me up with another pressure cooker. So now I have 2, which always come in handy. So yeah, I'm gonna get this water. I'm gonna put some water in here, bring it up to a boil, put these 2 jars in it, and pressure cook it at 15 psi for no more than 30 minutes. And as soon as it's done, as soon as my 30-minute timer goes off, I'll carry it over to the sink, run it under cold water, and get that pressure down as soon as possible so I can get these jars out so they don't over cook. So that's where I am at now. I'll bring you back in a little while, I suppose, after nah, that's it. You got the gist. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I have to do now is pressure cook these at 15 psi for a total of 30 minutes. And after that, I will be pouring this into a bunch of these condiment cups, and I will be doing that work right here in front of my laminar flow hood. This filter is 6 inches thick by 16 inches square, and the air that is blowing out, this filter will filter out everything above 0.003 microns. Or 0.3 microns? Yeah, I think that's it. 0.3 microns. So this thing pretty much scrubs the air. This is blowing out sterile air, and I can do all of my work right in front of it. If you don't have one of these and you want to give this a shot, you can always build a still air box. I know it's a little dark, but this is my still air box. It's a 64 quart tote tipped upside down. The lid is still on it here. And I took, I think it was like a Campbell's Chunky soup can or something. I heated it up on the stove and just pushed it right through the side here twice. And those are my armholes, so I can stick my hand through here, and all the work inside is in a clean airspace. You spray the hell out of it with rubbing alcohol, spray it all down, and you got yourself a clean airspace. So if you want to give the Agar a shot or anything within the mycology, you can just build one of these still air boxes here out of a 64 quart tote and have your area to work in. You can do everything you need to do right in here. At this moment, I have a bunch of different agar cultures in here, probably 4 or 5 different strains of mushrooms, between medicinal and gourmet mushrooms. People often ask me, are you growing magic mushrooms? And my answer will always be, yeah, I am. All mushrooms are magic. I think what people are really asking is, are you growing psychoactive mushrooms? And the answer to that will always be no. But yeah, all mushrooms are magic. So with that said, just want to let you all know I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to make your guess. One guess per subscriber. If you take multiple guesses or edit your comment, any edited comments will be deleted, because I don't know if you would be making multiple guesses. I don't want anybody making multiple guesses. You get one guess. I'm just trying to keep it fair for everybody. So what I'm going to do with this jar is I'm going to loosen the top. In another video I had posted, I had shown myself flipping the lid upside down and putting the lid on like that. And what that does is allow for gas exchange. Mushroom mycelium produces CO2, and it needs to expel that CO2. So I flipped the lid upside down, which is what's been recommended to me in the past. Hold on a second here. And most of those jars had contamination. So I'm not doing that anymore. It may work for other people. but I had really bad luck, so I'm not doing that again. So what I'm going to do, put the lid on properly, and then loosen it a quarter turn, and then I'll just cover it with aluminum foil to stop any excess moisture getting in from the boiling during the sterilization process. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys all for watching. Much love, and I will talk to you all soon.